Right, so this is my second trade breakdown, but I'm doing it on bar replay, so I can really explain exactly my thought process as to why I took this trade, why I thought it was a good trade, and everything in between. So join along. If there's anything you'd like to think when you're watching this video, oh, I wish you'd done that, or said this or done that, put it in the comments, and I'll try and get back to everyone, and then I'll try to adapt videos to how you guys like them. So, right, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible as well, because I don't want to drag on too long. But obviously I want to be in depth enough. So this was my trade, my buy that I took on Thursday, I think it was. So overall on gold, the day before, I remember thinking it took that low there. So we had lows here. This was the day before Thursday. We had like equal lows there. When it took that low with like an inducement, I thought, okay, it could continue going higher now. So then it comes around to the next morning after about here. I can't remember what I'd done on that day. Well, after about 8 o'clock, I'm well off the charts by then. But once it took that, I thought, okay, could continue going higher. It's come down, it's took liquidity. As we know, gold is always bullish, not always, but quite a lot of the time. It could continue to make new highs. So the next day I've come on and I've jumped straight up to the 4 hour. I think I actually went up to the daily. I don't go to the daily too much, but in certain circumstances, I do like to have a little bit of a look. Now, I know on previous videos, on the last video, because I've only ever done one other breakdown, I do like a break and retest. So on this daily, I noticed, right, okay, it's come in here because I had that as a higher time frame FBOS. I mean, it's just a fake inducement down to then continue higher. When it does that, it's normally got a smart money trap up here. So I thought, okay, if it's going to come down, it's going to fill in the imbalance on this daily. So I'll put a little line there. I've gone down a few. Let's go down to the hour. So I already had that as it could possibly come down to there. Let's go forward. Sorry, let's just go forward because now we're looking at the next morning, ain't we? So if I quickly, let's just go. So if we just go, oh, I literally can't do that anymore. Just go 5 minutes and then play. Let's just go forward to the next morning to where I go. So there, okay. No, not there at all. All the way till, because this is to show you why I've got my. So I round about 6 o'clock. No, let's go a little bit more. Around about there. 7:45. More like 7:30, but you get the gist. But by then, what I'd seen, go back on the hour, it broke that low. So I thought, right, okay. So that's then when I drew out the daily because I thought, right, it's broke that low again. It's broke that low there. It's coming down, so I marked out the 15-minute POI there because I didn't want to go straight down. I didn't want to do the hourly. It didn't make as much sense. I thought I'd do the 15-minute POI, point of interest. I had my daily marker there, and then it sort of made sense. If it's going to continue going up, for me, that is a good area. Fills in the daily imbalance because, as we know, the markets like to be correct. They like to fill any imbalances and continue on their way. They don't like to be out of whack. So I thought, okay, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. So I'm like, okay, so I've got my bias for the day. I'm wanting it to come down into there and then continue long. So let's go down to the 5 minute. Let's slow that down because that was a bit fast, that wasn't it? What have I got it on? Times 10. Let's just go let's go times 3. Let's see how that goes. Remember, this is my first time doing a trade breakdown on bar replay. So what I've done over the years, I know many people, they have their areas, and I've done this a million times before, is you start looking for a trade like, I'm here now, what's here, what's there, what's here, what's there, instead of just waiting. Nowadays, now I'm a bit more experienced, I have my areas, I keep an eye on it, but I'm waiting for it to come to that area. So I'm quite patient now. So as the morning's going on, that's even a little bit too fast, and let's just do it on 1. I want the video fast, but not that fast. I want you to be able to, you know what we'll do, we'll click it. So as you can already see, it's come down here. It's already made a reaction off of Asia midline. It's already made a reaction off of that. So that's always good. Although it's tempted to jump in a little short here, over my experience, for me personally, just wait. I've done it too many times. You take a little trade thinking, I'll catch the short on the way down. You hit a stop loss, and then you're chasing your tail for the rest of the day. And mentally, I don't think that's good. So if you just go with that would be my A+ setup, waiting for it to come to this area and react. So now I'll wait for my A+ setup. So it's coming down anyway. So I'm thinking, okay, this is good. As we know, there wouldn't be too much here, but there would be liquidity. There would be a little bit of liquidity under here. I mean, for what it's worth, not much. We already know, because it broke this, there would be liquidity above Asia. So we know, because it's broke that, we know there's going to be liquidity up here. We can see that in Asia, it's made a bit of a trend line. I mean, it's not nothing fantastic, but it has made a new, broke there and broke there for me. I mean, admittedly, round this time, I don't think there's going to be too many people in the market, but there'll be a few. So we'll put that there. Let's get rid of you. Where's it not going? What's going on there? Go. We got liquidity there. We now have, where it's broke off of Asia, we'll have liquidity there as well. Again, there might not be loads, but this is all relevant liquidity, so it's all making sense. It's coming down, but it's building liquidity along the way, so this is good. I like to look at these as channels. I'm sure many other people will do as well, but for me, never used to, but now I can see it more clearly. One thing I would advise is when you're marking up charts, mark up the things that stand out to you and do mark them as the day goes on. And if you mark something up wrong, that's fine. We all mark them up wrong in regards to, you might think, right, okay, this is SMT. I think it might react from here. And then it doesn't. It does something else. Just change it. Right, you was wrong on that, so we change it. So mark and change as you go. That, I wouldn't actually have blue, if I'm totally honest. I'd have that as a break and retest. That's great. So that's how I would see that. That's how I would have seen it at the time. Here, I would always expect a little reaction, to which there is happening already, because you will get smart money traders that will want to trade from here. And I was hoping a little reaction, then go through here. So as you can see, we've made a new low. We've come into daily. We're coming down to the daily imbalance, and a 15-minute POI. Right, I accidentally pressed the whole thing and turned the thing off. Right, we're back. So as you can see, it's already started reacting from here. So let's go forward, and it's already made a smart money reaction out of there. So there will be people, there'll be early sellers going in long from here. But being patient, I'm thinking, no, this is just a reaction from Asia low. As it starts coming down, now my ears are perking up. Now I'm thinking, right, I'm happy with this. It's come down. It's built more liquidity along the way, which makes it start making more sense, even more. When you start seeing it play around, hold fire, because you can start thinking, this is just building liquidity. It's going up and down, but it's doing it for a reason. The big wows, the big banks, they want retail to jump in. They want retail to put their money on the line. So they manipulate it, then they wipe you out. So it's come down into the area. My ears are perked up. It's a little bit before I'd want to trade at 12:15, but I was on the charts. Sometimes I wouldn't be on the charts at this time, so I could say I got a little bit lucky. Now it's reacted out of there. Absolutely lovely. As it's going, you can see, first bit of evidence, it's made a new high, which is good. I mean, that overall, the way on the 5 minute structure, that's not really too, like, we'll go off of this. Ideally, you want it up here, breaking up here. But what I would have said is I would have, after that, been on the 5 minute, the 1 minute, sorry. So we know it's built up more liquidity along these ways, along here. There would have been people entering in these little shorts here. You'll get early sellers in these. I mean, not a lot, but it all adds up. All adds up to the story. I used to hear that a lot myself. It tells a story, and it does. It does tell a story. So as it goes along, started coming down, and at this point here, I'm kind of looking around here. I'm kind of looking around here because on the 1 minute, there isn't really. Let's go extremely right. There isn't really a great entry there. It's broke through Asia low, so it could just fill this imbalance and go on its way. I mean, already there it's reacted, which is over 50%, which in some people's eyes is good enough as it is, which ain't too bad there. Now, once it makes that second high there, we're getting interested, and here, as you can see, it started taking out them highs, which to me, I got a little bit like, okay, now it's taking that liquidity. That liquidity is there. Well, where is it? Is it? Yeah. Now it's taking that. It's going to come down. Did I think about shorting it down? I did, but I thought no. Sometimes you got to snap back into it and think no. Let's just stick to it. So I was patient. And it started reacting down. So I'm thinking, okay, this looks good, because at this point, that's my area there that I'm looking for. On the 5 minute, it's that bar. See it there? Perfect there. And that one there was that 5 bar there. You see it? But sometimes I like to do both. If they're two little candles like that, sometimes I just mark both of them, especially if they're say like they're both bullish and you've got an imbalance above it. I just mark both of them rather than the little one there. So we're back on the 1 minute. Started reacting, then let's zoom in a little bit more with that. It come down there with speed. That perked my ears up, because the speed and momentum normally means manipulation. When there's manipulation, it's obviously the wrong way, because it's manipulating you, then it's ready to go your way. So it starts making sense. It's built up a little bit more liquidity for people that might have been going in, buying from there, coming back, taking them out. And right there, it's tapped into my area. So I'm thinking, okay, things are looking good. So it started coming in there. We're letting it play out. As it's getting there, I'm thinking, okay, is this going to react off of here and go any lower? Little break and retest. But at the same time, I'm thinking more than likely just be a false reaction. Again, manipulating more and more. So we're letting it play out. And there, when it shot down, I'm thinking, okay, with that big push out, now I'm in. So my entry, yeah, I think I've done that after spreads, and I've done it on the MT5, actually come up here. So that was it. So once I got in, come back a little bit more. But at that stage there, at about here, is when I'm thinking, right, should be all right. You never know. It could just come back down. You never ever know. But at that point now, I'm thinking, okay, it could be good. So we'll let it play out. Had a bit of fucking around, to be totally honest, excuse my French. But it did start making its way up. At that point there is when I went break even. So I brought my stop up to there. And then we just let it Oh, and I took off about 35% there. And we just let it play out. It's quite a long-winded trade, to be fair. It was up and down. At this point, I was thinking, should I just take it? Because what I was also thinking at here, if we go here, my target was only here. I knew it could go higher, but I'm just not a greedy trader. I know you could go a lot higher, and the likelihood is once it's reacted out of here, then it is going to start taking all liquidity above all of here. Say like it's broke here. Wrong one. Let's get a straight. I can't stand it when it's not straight. Broke liquidity here. You get the drift. It's broke liquidity here. So we know there is liquidity all up here. And granted, maybe I should have left 10% on the table or something. That's probably actually what I should have done, but I didn't in this case. So let's bring that down because that wasn't my trade. I'm not going to be one of them all up here. At that point, I was thinking, should I just take it? I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I might have been distracted. And then, yeah, it took the trade. So I was quite happy with that. It's quite a... I know you hear people say easy trade. It was quite a good trade in regards to it made these new highs. At that point there, would class this as a relevant breaker structure, which in my rule book, and I know many others, would make it feel a lot more like it makes sense. So once it takes that one there to the left, that would be classed as a relevant breaker structure. Meanwhile, little structure, broke more structure, then it's looking quite strong. So even if I had this trade here, I entered where I did, if that would have hit stop loss, I'd have been totally fine with that. Totally fine. Everyone loses on trading. If they say they don't, they do. 100% they do. So if I'd have hit stop loss there, I'd have been, no one's happy, but you'd be like, right, okay, is what it is. Let's move on to the next one. But I didn't. It went up. It's a 4-1. I took about 35% there. So I worked out like about 3-1, something like that. I use trade assistance on it. MT5. It's a lot easier. But yeah, that was it. And then I didn't really do too much after that because at that time there, you're looking like 4:30. So that's me well done. But as you can see, the markets, let's just come off of that now. Let's just quit there. They just kept going up, and they did the next day. So I mean, if I'd have left 10% on, like I said, it would have been nice, but I didn't. And that's it. So yeah, I hope that helps people with their trading, finding relevant liquidity. Right, I don't know where I got to there because the wife just said she's got some pizza in there. So we're going to wrap this up now. But no, I hope that helped. As you can see, I like to, when I trade, I like to get my areas marked out where you want to take your trade. You want to eye up where's a good place to take a trade from, and you want to eye up where's a good play to exit a trade, because it isn't just about getting in. Everyone wants to get in, but at the same time, you need to know where you want to get out. And that's just as important in my eyes. So you want to mark out where you want to get in, where there's relevant liquidity. Is it relevant liquidity? Like here, when I said there's people entering here, there is, but how many people do you think realistically is going to be getting in 1 o'clock in the morning in Asia? Granted, you've got people in Australia, obviously in Asia, but not as many people. Not as many people in London, not as many people in the New York Open. So there will be liquidity there, but just not a great deal. So you've got to think of all these things. So work out from the higher time frame, work yourself back, and go from there. Anyway, I hope that helps you. Like I always say, be handy if you just subscribe, leave some comments, good, bad, impartial, whatever you want to leave, because I do want to improve on these, and I would like to get to a stage where I'm quite good at sending these out and people coming away thinking, you know what, that's helped my trading. So until then, be patient. If you can't see anything, sit on your hands. When your setup comes, get them emotions, send them out the window. If you're happy and it's ticked all of your rules, then go for it. If you hit stop loss, it's ticked your rules, you've done nothing wrong. Good stuff. See you on the next one.